welcome back to the second episode of this game, which is called Terraria. And that's not good. That's not good. So my Terraria crashed a couple minutes ago after the first episode, and some of the world stuff didn't save. All my character stuff saved because I bought some glow sticks, but my world didn't save because I planted saplings here. And I placed the chandelier up there and it's gone. So yeah, I'm fine with that, but it's a little bit frustrating. It's okay though. Apparently the problem is that the cloud syncing that the new Terraria has implemented is screwing with people's games, which is fine. Not really, but it's deal withable, if that's a word. But what I said in the last episode is I was going to gather some bait and we'll probably fish. Not for very long, just because it's a little bit boring to watch. And that was a pretty good shot, but it didn't hit. I got some potions from our mushrooms because I got some glass. I used our other recall potion because I had to. But yeah, let's just see here if we can get anything reasonable. The Fish of Cthulhu. Well, that means that the angler wants this because this is a quest item and a quest item only. So we basically have to now go to one of the edges of the world to give this to the angler because I currently do not have him found. And the angler is an NPC who is a fisherman and gives you quests which you can turn in to get loot. Which I guess really isn't the worst thing, and I still need to gather this. We're just gonna do that. I'll gather this later. We're on a mission now. I want this though. And the mushrooms. Should we grab the cactus? I guess we can grab the cactus. What's the worst that can happen? This is something I didn't exactly want to find because they're really annoying. And we have to build across this pit of doom. Okay. I made myself a yo-yo as well, which is a ranged weapon. He's gonna fall. We're just gonna pillar all the way across. And it's almost night again. Nighttime never seems to leave me alone. We're just gonna jump over this guy. He shoots sand at me. Ouch. Drink a potion. My inventory is completely cluttered. Oh, what am I getting hit by? I wasn't looking at my screen. Oh yeah, I forgot about the spear that we have. We may die, which I really hope does not happen, considering we have to basically venture pretty far, because this is a large world. I'm gonna mine this tree just because it's freaking giant, really quickly. Get some more acorns. I really hope it doesn't crash while I'm recording, because that would be really annoying. It didn't before, and I may have jinxed it, but we'll see. Doesn't usually crash very often, it just does it sometimes. And there's a chest here, which we'll grab, which has a blowgun in it and some recall potions, which are nice, and some silver. We'll take the chest. And then we will pillar upwards to the grasshopper there, but I'm gonna resist the urge to take him into custody. Oh, this is very good. Okay. So this temple, I think we can, I don't know. The angler, he changes his quest every morning. but this is way more important than the angler right now, and you'll see why in a minute. This is a sand temple. I don't know the actual name, that's just what I'm going to call it, because that's what it looks like. And within it, if we can find the inner part, it has a room. Oh, what the heck? Our pick is very, very, very slow, and I apologize. Within the inner room, there we go. There's a giant staircase, and then there's just a room somewhere in the middle of the staircase. And it usually has a chest, yes, and lots of gold. Jesus. I'll take the banners too. That's so much gold. Right off the bat. We cannot die. Not this time. And we got ourselves a sandstorm in a bottle, which allows double jump. Like that. You can see it better once we go outside. But, yes. Oh, and I just realized we still have our piggy bank and an angel statue, and then we'll take the chest. So, if we make ourselves a crafting bench, and then we put the piggy bank down, we can place our gold within it, and it is safe. We'll just leave it like that for now. I guess we could venture downwards a little bit. I don't need to be holding a torch, I just am because why not? And it goes really far, holy. Okay. And then it just goes into a cave, so we'll leave that for later. So we can just double jump, which allows us to get a little bit more height with our jumps, which is very helpful early game. Late game we get some other stuff, but late game will be a very long time from now just because of expert mode. I don't know if it was a very good idea to go into expert mode in my opinion, just because I know what I'm gonna be up against. And this guy better jump over. Jump. You're mean. Oh, he did what I wanted him to. Okay. Now we just have to quickly... This allows us to travel just a little bit faster, because we can jump over things that we could not before, which kind of seems like I'm self-explaining. Not self-explaining. It kind of seems like I'm explaining this into too much of a detail for what it really is. Like, it's just a double jump. I don't really need to prove that it's a double jump. And there's another chest right here. With another spear, we'll just take it. And there's a water chest. This is good. It's a breathing rod. Very helpful. We don't need clay right now. We don't need sand. I kind of want the chest. Don't need that. Take the chest. Okay. I really don't want to die. If things get sticky, if we get into a sticky situation, we will use the recall potion. Which I don't really want to use because it's becoming morning and I really want to get to the angler really, really quickly. Oh, and the jungle's on this side. Great. The jungle mobs are some of the most difficult of all the mobs, in my opinion. Of course he jumps into me. Okay, we're going. I didn't want to do that, but it had to happen. Oh, and we lost our anvil because I placed it down. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, well, we'll sell our second spear. We will sell... What else can we sell that's not worth keeping? I guess the breathing rod I don't really need. Is it a material? No. Okay, we don't need the breathing rod. Builder's potion we don't need because it's pretty useless. I guess we'll just keep this. We got some nice tungsten bars, which is good. Sandstone. I guess I can pull those out. No value. This 10 range damage. It's more than our bow, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it for now. What else? Oh, and I placed it. Erg. This is frustrating me. Get some more of these potions going. Okay. Guess we have to buy another anvil from him. It's not really that big of a deal considering we're rolling in money right now. Compared to like other circumstances, we're pretty much rolling in money. There's a dresser, a table, candelabra, some lanterns, bathtub. This is a better pick, 35%, 35%. No, that's why we couldn't do it. This is a copper pick with -1 range, which is a little annoying, but I can live with it. 2 defense, 1 defense, 1 defense, 1 defense. Okay. We'll make ourselves some cactus armor and a cactus sword. 9 damage. Yeah, we'll make ourselves a cactus sword. And then some cactus armor as well. Oh, well, maybe just the boots then. Okay. And we will definitely make ourselves a tungsten pickaxe and sell our copper pickaxe. The only reason I'm doing that, vegetation. Oh no, I put my other copper in a chest. Oh, that's so annoying. I put another chest down and put the copper that I had inside of it. Oh, that's so stupid, yo. We're gonna make this one a ores and bars chest. We're gonna make this one a potions chest. And we will make this one I guess we'll make this one a statues chest. Or no, we'll make it a mob drops. Mob drops. What mob drops do we have? Guess we'll put that in there. Actually, we have like no mob drops. Those are I'll put these banners up as well, because they give us a buff. Nope, these ones don't. Okay. Usually banners give you a buff. I guess it's only the mob banners. Okay. We'll turn this into 1 gold. We'll sell these banners. We'll make this a statues chest. We don't have enough. We'll just keep the stuff that's in it right now. Or we'll just do that for now. I need to compromise so that my OCD doesn't go crazy looking at it. So vegetation, we'll put that. I guess cactus would be considered vegetation. Those. The ores, we'll put that and that in there. And then I guess we'll do that. We have more of that. Random, we can put this and this in. Put grenades in there. Actually, we'll carry the grenades on us. Potions. Put this, those, these. Yeah. We'll put those in there. We'll put the glass bottles because they're a potion. The main potion ingredient that we have. Murder's blowpipe. What to do? What to do? I guess we'll get rid of it. Or not? Yeah, we'll sell it. We don't need it. I don't like it. We can have these, this, and that. That's 1 gold? Holy, dude. that as well, because I don't like shurikens. We'll just destroy it. We'll sell those as well. We will go back down to here. We will put those away. Button away. Right there. Our inventory is all full. Sorry for the yawning. I apologize. This is just a couple minutes after the first episode, so yeah. I'm still pretty tired. But it's not as bad. So what I was thinking of doing in the limited time that we have now, because of my stupid self going to do stupid things, is we will go down into the mines after we deposit our money. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Does this still? No. It has to be in your equip slot to do light. Okay. So now this pick is a load faster, humongous amount faster than the other one, which is so helpful. When I said a load faster and then I held load, I just forgot to say one word there. Which happens a lot with me, is I forget to say things. I don't know why, I just don't concentrate a lot on what I'm doing more than what I'm doing. If that makes any sense. Which it doesn't really to me even. I'm lighting all this up even though I don't need to, just because we will definitely be coming back down here without our mining hat eventually. I only bought the mining hat because it's early game, or just right away, easy light source. And we will continue our, oh that was a bad place to do a torch. We will continue our rope so that we can go up and down it still. There we go. Break that one. Put some lighting along it. Okay. What this little tunnel will eventually become is something that everybody calls a elevator, which brings you from the surface down to hell, which is the bottom part of the world, and probably the most dangerous place to go to early game, besides the jungle, which is like the second most dangerous, and the Crimson or Corruption. There's a bunch of dangerous places, but hell is definitely the worst. Caving's even pretty dangerous. That's kind of bothering me, this mining helmet, because it's bright enough that I don't have to do anything, but it's not bright enough, or it's annoying because then I don't think I have to light anything up. Yet I do. We're gonna rearrange the inventories a little bit. We're gonna fix the rope again really quickly, because there's another cave here. So, yeah, I didn't really talk about my trip that I went on a while back. Actually, a long time ago. Holy moly. It was in March. It is now July. So, yeah, I didn't really get to talk about it when I came back. I just had the before I left episode of Transcendence that I put up, which was the point in time where I basically stopped recording again. But now I've figured out a way to render without rendering while I'm playing. Because the only reason I really don't render, or I have a trouble with rendering, is because I have to either render during the day, and I can't do anything while I'm rendering except for watch videos, which is a little bit irritating because with what I do just as a person, which is constantly play video games, it doesn't really work out in my favor. But my trip was really good. I figured out that everywhere besides where I live is completely amazing to look at in a wide perspective. What I mean by that is, I've only lived in Canada. I've only lived in my town. I've never moved, and I have not really seen anything but my town until a school trip to Ottawa, which is the capital of Ontario, and I don't remember if it's the capital of Canada. I'm not very good at geography, so don't quote me on anything. But, like, the trip itself was really good because I was able to see more than just what I've grown up with, which was a very small variety of things. And seeing people that think we were crazy at the time, because being Canadian, the weather over in Europe isn't the same. So it was like probably like barely below 0 in Celsius, I believe is what we use. I don't know. I just know the temperatures, not the thing. Yeah, definitely Celsius, not Fahrenheit. But we came over, and it's like barely below 0, or not even below 0. It's probably like 5 degrees Celsius, and everybody in Europe, or at least Croatia, because that's where we started in, was wearing like winter coats and stuff, and our whole group of tourists, because nobody else had been there except for, actually I don't think anybody else in our group had been to Croatia. So everybody there, including me, were wearing very light, like, summer clothing. Some people were wearing shorts and t-shirts, and I think everybody in Croatia could have told that we were not from there, most definitely. And then, while we were in Croatia, we went up to a snowy mountain, and everybody in the tourist group that I was in was still wearing the little bits of t-shirts and light summer sweaters and stuff, which was kind of funny because everybody up on the mountain was still in their like winter clothing. Ooh. It was a great trip because it allowed me, which I've said already in this little speech of how it was, it showed me more of the world and its beauties. My favorite place that I went to out of Croatia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Budapest, and Vienna, those were the main stops that we went at. I don't know where in Slovenia and where in Slovakia. I just know that we went to Croatia, and within Croatia we went to Split, Zagreb, and I think that was it. And then we went up into Slovenia. But out of all of the places, out of all of those 4 places that I went to, or 4 countries, because Vienna is within Hungary, and Budapest is within Austria, I believe, or it's vice versa. I can't really remember. But out of those places, Croatia was most definitely my favorite, just because it had so many old architectural places. Like, there was a very old palace that we went to on the ocean, and it was insanely old. Like, I think the tour guide that we were with said it was a couple 100 years old, which is unreal to see, for me at least. Is the only, I think the only thing that's really old that I've ever seen is probably a couple, like, decades old, not even that old. But yeah, Croatia was amazing. The whole trip was pretty good. And we are getting very close to the end of this episode, and close to the end of my little rant. I guess it's not a rant, it's more of a speech type thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll continue exploring this cave system and mining downwards in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoy doing this for you people that watch, which isn't very many people, but I still do it because I enjoy it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.